I never muted my mic. Oops. Welcome to stream, I guess. It's been a while. I don't know when I last streamed, honestly. Let me do something. Let me do... I don't actually have my Discord link. Let me just quickly copy that. Well, actually not copy because I'm using this on a different thing. Yeah, I authorized that. Custom, tell you what, I'll send that. Did it send? It did. For some reason it doesn't show on here. That's annoying. Okay. Let me reopen my chat because apparently I can't see my own message because I want to pin that. Create a dashboard. I should turn off the sound. Do you mind? Okay, it's slowly opening. Did skeleton knife? I am live, you don't say. It's loading really slowly. Let's go into full cam. Oh, you can't see. Hello. I forgot to turn on my light. Hello. Yes, this one. Can I pin it? I can. Nice. Please pin that message. This laptop is really nice. I like it a lot, but for some reason it's also so slow. Also, you haven't seen me since I re-dyed my hair. Chat pop-up öffnen. Yep. Question is, did that actually pin that? I don't know. Ooh. Okay, I did pin it now. That's good. I've done that. Let me small that. Open that. Then I move this. I think it's this. It is. It's just slowly loading. There we go. Now I have everything. I've done it. Yeah, I re-dyed my hair. It's now, well, on camera it looks a lot more blue than it looks IRL. It's like a lot more green than blue, but still like a cyany color. I just hit something. I don't know what. I still, in the time I was gone, didn't fix my chat. Did my Minecraft finish loading? It did. Do I have everything here? I have the microwave window, that's the correct one. Well, this is the Sky Factory one. I have my Sky Factory sound. Nice. The music's just a bit loud on my end. Single player. This world, the name is still funky. You know what? I completely forgot to send a message in my own Discord, which I'm currently advertising. I'm like, yes, go here, and I'm like, ah, yes, I should probably last stream of the year. At stream. Paste. Behold, I have done it. Okay, what did we do last time? Oh, I remembered I could fish. I know that. Oh, I have a hat. Look at me, I have a hat. Hold on, I'm gonna take off this. I have a hat! Yay! It's still Christmas. I think last I was on this, I organized all my chests. I think that's the last thing I did. Especially given where I logged out. These are all empty. Okay, good. Has this been churning? Okay, it has. Nice. Okay. What are these? Leaves, okay. Let's just build up for no reason other than I can. And also it kind of gives like a nice aerial view for once. This is not dangerous at all. I have my water bucket. If I do slip for whatever reason, I can maybe clutch. I have fallen from greater heights. Any more leaves? Yes. Dirt leaves. Oh, I still need to put a roof on my other thing. I still need to eat, apparently. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I can. It's my stream. Did I think to add all my tags in that back, by the way? Was I smart enough for that? I did. I do have all my thingies. The thing I keep deleting and re-adding is the family friendly tag. Because sometimes when I stream with others, especially people who don't really know me, I like turn off the family friendly tag. Because it's just, you know, I don't want to falsely advertise my stream. I know that I personally myself sometimes, I have gotten a lot better at it. That's the camera. Currently I'm staring down. Like I've gotten a lot better over the year. At like keeping to my promise. I don't swear. I think I swore once, but I'm quite good at like that. There's like some slip ups at times, not like real swear words, but you know, ones that are a bit skirting. But the one thing I know that I'm sometimes like, I look at myself like, are we sure we should be saying that? It's just the topics. I like to talk about my writing and all that, but I also write a lot of sad stories. So, you know, that doesn't always I see stars. What do you mean I can always sleep at night? Let me sleep. Sleep. There we go. These paintings are so pretty, by the way. I love these paintings. Oh, that's cyan. Ah. Okay, nice. I have... Oh, I could have just put these in the chest while I was over here. This is dirt. I have more raisin, more of that. Acorn. Another acorn. That is all iron, which is over here and completely unorganized. Doo-doo. I got a new mouse for Christmas, by the way. I finally have a new mouse, and now I am unused to my mouse because it's... The thing is that it's bigger than my previous mouse. So, and I have quite small hands. I don't really have big hands, I also have small feet. That's a joke. Nope, don't finish your sentence there. We just talked about this on stream as well. That's full, this isn't. Do I have a chest for just oak logs? Or is that currently in the throw away everything chest? I think it is. Let's just lob it in there. What else do I have on me? Food, sticks. Do I have a chest for sticks? I don't right now. What do I have in this chest? Oh, it's all like I see. Ores and also charcoal. Let's pick up food. Oh, I completely destroyed all of that. Do-do-do. I would love to have a Fletcher. For completely ethical reasons, of course. I just think it's a cool profession. No other reason. Do I have that? I don't. I figured that. Why do I have this? That's mob drops. That's that. I might just put it in here. Do I? Okay. Where's the rest of my sugarcane? This will just be like a general greens chest. Green slime, apparently. I should put on my helmet again. Okay, that's all I had in terms of inventory. I also, by the way, I can show my mouse. That is something I can do. Let me go into full cam. I can show what I got for Christmas. Well, I've got this mouse. It has buttons on the side, a lot of them. There's 12. It's because I play modded Minecraft and constantly run out of buttons. I keep scrolling though. Also, they're quite small and I don't feel a lot in my hands. Which is part of the reason why I scroll and not use hotkeys. But I have them now, I can assign things. Also, it glows. Also, it's a cable mouse. What else? I should probably take out the tea bag. That's not what I got for Christmas, I just need to do that. Ah! I'll be right back. Trying to freshen up and accidentally put deodorant a bit too close to my mouth. I got some knives. I don't think I can show them, but I got knives. I also got a knife sharpener, which I can show. I don't know if you can show knives on Twitch. I don't want to risk it, but I got knives. I got some sweets and some money, which is also nice, and ow. I got dice. You can hear them, I think. No, you definitely can. You can see my mic is over here. I've got some dice. D&D dice. Look. It won't focus at all. But believe me, there's dragons. There's a dragon inside each of these. Hold on. I want the 6th one. This one. I can kind of see it even when it's blurry like this. I'm not here. But look. There's a dragon in my die. That's something. Good. I'll bring this back. Besides that, this isn't something I got. I should probably switch back to Minecraft. It isn't something I got, but rather that's something else, just a development. Why does music and sounds? I need to turn on friendly creatures. If you don't know, hi Pisco, I've missed you. I was just talking about, well, I was showing what I got for Christmas and also talking. It's been so since last I've seen my son. Yeah, I got a new mouse finally. Look at it. It's so cool. It's got buttons. But I was talking about like oh, I should probably get a glass straw. Look what I see. I also got knives. I'm currently studying math and physics on like an educational level, so to become a teacher in those subjects. However, in the break while I was away and also while I was at my parents', I handed in, well, I sent in a letter to well, drop out of that, because I realized that I like it. I like both math and physics, which is part of the reason why I started it, but I realized it's not really where like my passion lies. and not something where I see myself working in the future. So I was like, yep, not for me anymore. And well, I stopped that, and I'm gonna be moving back to my parents. And well, gonna be starting the application process again, but this time I would love to study animation specifically. However, that isn't something you can study easily / inexpensively. A lot of the places where you can study animation costs extra money. Instead of just the semester thing, you also have to pay additional money. And yeah. In Germany, tuition money isn't that bad, especially compared to places like America or the UK. For transparency, for what I currently study, I do study it still, I'm just gonna stop it. For what I currently study, I think I paid like 250 euros, 300 euros, which isn't a lot. But for some of the universities for animation, you would have to pay 500 euros a month, which is expensive. So, luckily for me, I keep forgetting to bring her home with me. Luckily for me, a university quite near where I live offers a course for art / media design, but in a way that also seems like something I would want to do, because my problem kind of is that I don't want to end up having an art degree and then going on to design things for companies and things like that. I don't like the commercial aspect of it, so that's a bit harder. Well, that one seems like something that isn't that. Okay, I'll just look at my board of things to do. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and apply there. And another thing is that I would have liked to live on my own again instead of with my parents, because it is really nice. I like having my own place. I may move in to a flat in my grandparents' house. Because they own the house and they have a flat that's empty and currently kind of mostly only used for storage above them. Which would be perfect in a sense. However, my grandparents also don't know I'm trans. So that's awkward. Well, one of them know, the others don't, and the ones that don't know, and I'm also not sure will be that accepting, are the ones with the empty space. So I'm in a bit of conundrum. My other grandparents, especially my grandma, is so lovely. She's probably the one who uses my preferred name more than literally anyone else. Okay, I can load up this chest. She's trying so hard, and I love her so much for that. Go, Grandma. Christmas was interesting. But yeah. Also in positive news, though, me moving out of a current dorm. I live in a dorm right now. means I can get a pet, which is I grew up. Currently, I'm just running around. Hold on, I need to do something. I'm just gonna chop sand trees while I talk. I've had some kind of pet for most of my life. The very first pet we ever had were snails we picked up from the forest and put in a terrarium. And then... Hello, do you mind? And then one day my mom got fed up with cleaning the terrarium and was like, we're gonna put these back in nature, and then we did. Because I was like, well, 4 or 5. Me and my brother, I have a younger brother. Both of us weren't really, you know, grown. So, my mom was doing all the work, and I can see why she didn't want it anymore. So we put our snails back in the forest. Well, I think we just put them back in the wilderness. But that was the very first pet we've ever had. And then, when I was 6, I didn't know, around the time when I started going to elementary school, we got an aquarium, which I was so stoked about, because I love fish. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love fish so much. They're like, they're so cool. I love aquariums so much. They're at one point, sometime this year, we were watching like really old movies, and there's one from when I was like 1 or something. I couldn't really talk yet, and I was in my mother's arms, and we were at an aquarium somewhere. Don't ask me where, but we were like at an aquarium, and you can see the wonder in my big little eyes. And as I point towards the fish, and I'm like, apparently I have always been extremely autistic about fish. Good to know, good to know. So we had an aquarium between when I was 6 and when I was 14, so 8 years, which is kind of wild. And in that aquarium, we had one fish in particular that all of us kind of were attached to, called Bertha. Bertha was a yellow fish with like you know, those stucky things which you can stick onto things. One of those as like a mouth. And she'd stuck to the window, and she'd also chased the silvery, cleaner fish we had on there. And we don't even know if Bertha was a girl or a boy. But that was Bertha. If she was a boy, good on her. She, her, boys for the win. But yeah, that was our aquarium. It was fun. It was a really nice thing. And then we got... So the thing is, my mother also loves pets and grew up with pets. My dad grew up with dogs, so I just grew up in an animal-loving family. So when I was 10, I want to say? I think I was 10, if I remember right. We got mice. Specifically, like, good question. I don't know how to translate that. Hold on. Translate.google, my beloved. Help me. We got garbles. We got gerbils. which are mice. That's why we got gerbils. We got 2 brother gerbils. There was a black one called Willy. Oh, Willy. And there was a kind of sand-colored one called Mike. And Willy was mine, and Mike was my brother's. And they were brothers, and Willy lived for like 3 years. Like 3.5, and Mike lived for like 4.5. Willy died while I was away. To be fair, he had been sick before. And I was really sad when Willy died, because like we had fish die before, and I love fish, but you didn't really have like a personal connection to a fish, really. Especially ones that live like in a shared aquarium with a lot of other species. I think if you have like goldfish or like a better fish, something like that, that's probably a bit different. But still, there's like a difference. I was sad. Yeah. To be fair, their life expectancy normally is like 1 or 3 years, so both of them lived beyond that. Good on them. And when we were 14, when I was 14, my family adopted a dog. His name is Torin, and we got him from like an animal rescue group thingy. It's like an organization which helps dogs in Hungary get out of the animal shelters there. And we adopted Torin, and this site like kind of estimated him, or the people there estimated him to be like around 10. All of the dogs are like street dogs, so nobody really knows how old they actually are. Unless someone explicitly says when they're giving to a shelter, but nobody knew. This dog was old, they estimated him to be like 10, and we got him in 2018, and he's still alive and kicking. He's very old, he's like 15 or 13 or 14 or maybe even 16 or 17, who knows. This dog is old, and by now you can tell that he's old. But he's still alive. He hears not great by now. He also doesn't see that great anymore. But you know, he's still alive, he's loved. Everyone loves Torin. He is the most chill dog I have ever seen in my life. We got him originally as like, so we would have him and then someone else could adopt him. And then we had him for like a week or 2, and everyone was like, yeah, no, we're keeping him. So now he's a permanent dog. And at the beginning, Torin was extremely fascinated with Mike, because Willy had died before Torin ever could arrive. But he would just sit in front of the like glass cage Mike was in and watch. He never did anything, he just watched, but you know, bit of fascination on that one. Let me sleep the night away. So that's all the pets I've ever had. We kept like my elementary school was fun, because the teacher I had in elementary school, she liked having class pets, and all of us elementary school kids were also stoked to have a pet in class. So during the 4 years of elementary school, we had, I think, 2 pets, at least 2 that I can remember. We had I think the first we had were guinea pigs. We had 2 guinea pigs. And they were cool. I didn't know why we had them or how long really. I just knew that during weekends they went to various families, and at one point they went to my family, and both my brother and my mom have an allergy for hay, so that was fun. which is part of the reason why we never really had like rabbits or, well, guinea pigs. Willie and Mike were fine because they didn't have hay in their enclosure. They just had like tiny chopped up wood. And that was fine. No allergies there. I think it might have also been specifically for allergies, what my mom wanted. But yeah, we had that, and then we had guppies, or like fish in general. Specifically, we had guppies in elementary school, and eventually the guppies in our class had babies. Which, if you don't know, most fish lay eggs, and some fish give live birth. So they don't exist as an egg, and guppies are one of them. Guppies is a species. I may be just translating this horribly, actually. No, I didn't. It's a species. They're not that big. They're like this big. And we had guppies in elementary. To be fair though, it is also an excellent fish name. It's just a funny name for a pet in general, actually. And so the guppies in elementary class had babies, and we were stoked about this. Woo! I remember the like first time we realized this, or like it was we thought one of the guppies was close to giving birth. We were supposed to head down for a PE class, and we were all just looking at the aquarium. But some of the guppies were giving away because the aquarium got too full. And we had an aquarium, so we were like, yeah, we'll take these guppies. And then we kept having more guppies for some reason. They felt apparently really at home in our aquarium because they just kept multiplying. There were so many guppies. But yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I remember now. I brought up pets. And while I was home at my parents' for Christmas, which was a trip, I'm gonna talk about that once I'm done with that. I mentioned to my mom, gonna be moving back. Well, we discussed it, and we came to the conclusion I'm gonna be moving. Yes, I have a Discord. I've had it for a while. This Discord has existed for a long time. How long has it existed? Since June 2020. I just haven't advertised it because It was one of the first things I made originally. I think it might have been like a private Discord at some point. But I have it, and now it's a public Discord. Yeah. So I was home and I talked and I mentioned to my mom that I'd like to have a pet. Don't do that. And she was on board with the idea of me getting a pet even when I'm home at them. And, I didn't mean to do that. She would even be okay with me getting a cat. And the reason why it's specifically a cat is because she is allergic to them, and my brother also a bit. I don't know how allergic my brother is. But she was like, hey, if you want to get a cat, we've moved past this. Our dog, both of them are also supposed to be allergic to dogs, yet there isn't a tiny bit of apparently allergic friendly dog, maybe, in our dog, but both of them are fine with it, so that's nice. So I've kind of been, like, while I'm still here, I've been looking around where one would acquire a pet. And oh dear, our pet's it's getting a pet expensive. I was looking online to like, my thought was, so my current thing is, I like both cats and dogs. And I'll be honest, I would be so stoked to have either a cat or a dog as a pet. But but I've looked around because thing is, I think I am all for adopting pets out of animal shelters, which is something I think, personally at least, can be better, but not always. It kind of depends. But for me the thing is, we have a dog. And the problem is, if I, for example, get a cat from an animal shelter, a lot of them, I realized while looking at the description, don't get along with dogs. So I'm like, I think this situation would be better if I raise a cat to be okay with a dog. That would rid me of that issue. And then I was like, I like dogs, and I honestly wouldn't mind raising a dog, because it also means, like, having a dog for me also means I need to go outside every day. I now have a requirement to go outside, which for someone like me who has a bit of trouble with depression is a good thing. However, man, are dogs expensive. I've looked at like getting both like a puppy and a kitten, and you know, I don't have that money. So I may go back to the where we got taurine from. Well, I have looked there and adopt the dog from there, because, well, these dogs grew up with other dogs. I just need them to be okay with mine, well, not mine, it's family dog. So that's partially what I've been doing. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? I was like, remind me to go back to that, and I completely forgot what I wanted to talk about. I don't know, actually. Do you remember, Pisco? Do you remember what I was like? I need to remember to go back to that, because I forgot. Well, I was just gonna bring up a new topic at that time. Good to see. Good to see. You are just like me. Forgetful. I don't know if you know this. Maybe you do, because you were in ComfyCraft, and do you mind? That's where I kept posting them. But I used to at least, do, at the beginning, weekly, videos every Sunday, just talking. Kind of like I do on stream, but even more relaxed, because I don't need to worry about there being a live audience. And they're called the Sunday Roundings. Incredibly creative name, I know. And tomorrow is Sunday, and it's also New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna record one again tomorrow, finally, since like July, talking about New Year's resolution. However, I'm also gonna be talking about it on stream, because tomorrow is New Year's and I'm streaming. Well, one thing that I've been consistent about every single year is just improving my mental health. It's something that's been like every year in like New Year's resolution. I'm like, yeah, improving mental health is the thing. And you know what? I'll be honest. I have improved my mental health over the years. It's very slow progress, very, very slow. But slowly I am getting there. It's a long way. I don't go to therapy. I used to, and then I stopped going to that therapist. But that's one of the goals. Then another thing is like start studying animation, or like just art in general. I would love to animation, but I want to set kind of the thing about setting goals. I think I've talked about this on stream before as well. Is it's hard to set goals, to me at least. It's hard to set goals that are both realistically achievable for me, and also still something to strive for. Like have this middle ground of I can get there, in brackets easily, to what are you thinking? We'll never get there. Which I don't think I set myself any. I may have actually. I think I know I did a video last year for my New Year's resolution, but I haven't watched it since because I want to watch it on, well, either tomorrow or on.
Wow. 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 Wow.
I hear things dying. Is it on top of my roof? No, it's not. Oh. It is. Oh, I'm gonna be dead. I realized that a bit too late. No, that's them dying, by the way, the sound. Also, hello, Krill. Good to see you back. Well, I say back. I haven't streamed. There was a skeleton up there. But yeah, New Year's resolutions. I haven't watched the ones I did last year. But I think in terms of specifically content creator resolution. Oh no. Get off. Hello, where's my dying point? Hello? Do you mind? Ah. There we go. I really need to figure out how to delete these, I'll be honest. I see. I think the other monsters since despawned. Yes. New Year's resolutions. Yes. I think last year, in terms of like purely content creation, or like number goals for content creation, I'll specifically say, I think I set myself to get to 50 followers on Twitch, which I did. Which I am very happy about. And I think at the time, I can actually look this up, hold on. Social weight. fun fact about Social Blade, by the way. I think it's once you have, I think 5 subscribers. If you have 5 subscribers on YouTube and search your name on there for the first time, you gotta add it to this database. I think it may be like the same for like having 5 followers on Twitch. I'm not sure about that, but I know it for YouTube because I did it for myself. I'm gonna look up how you go right because I'm curious how many subscribers did I have last year. Well, it doesn't go back that far. Apparently. Oh, no, I need to go to detailed statistic. That's where I need to go. You don't see this at all, I just realized. It's fine. It doesn't show that. There it is. Total follows. In January, I had 23. So less than half of 50. So you know what? I tripled because I had 23. I tripled my follower count. Well, I'm not quite. I'm like too short. Ignore that. I can math. I nearly tripled my subscriber follower count between that, which I set that goal of 50 as kind of a slightly far away goal because the thing for me kind of was I've talked about this before, and I'm still in that phase, but getting started on Twitch and like get anywhere from when you don't have a starting audience to begin with, my tea. If you don't have a started audience to begin with from like TikTok or YouTube or more successful Tumblr or Twitter accounts, it's hard to get started. Like it is with anywhere, but Twitch especially is really hard. And I'm really proud of myself for getting to where I am already. But it's also frustrating to like grow more, if that makes sense. Currently, my goal is, and I think I had also this goal last year. I had the 50 follower goal so I could get affiliate, which isn't something I managed to get to this year because the average viewer thing is that's the hard part for me right now. Just holding an average of 3. But that's currently the hurdle. But that's like the other thing. That was I set the goal for 50 because I was like, that's at the time, farish away goal, but still something I think I can do. And in the back of my head, I was like, because I'd like to get to affiliate specifically. No. At some point, it wasn't a New Year's resolution, but I realized I learned about TwitchCon. I was like, I'd like to get to affiliate before TwitchCon, and that never happened, obviously. But that was like a bit more of a far away goal. So for myself, for next year, I'm setting myself the goal to get to affiliate on Twitch. That's like this year. I'm actually like this New Year's, I'm actually like speaking it out into the world, being like, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to get to Twitch affiliate. Because between last year and now, I've gotten just a lot more comfortable streaming. You know, I'm streaming with Facecam now suddenly. I don't know how that happened. I'm suddenly a facecam streamer, given I'm still wearing this mask. But I have a camera, and I use it. I also talk. I think if I were to compare my first stream of Skyfactory to this stream now, like other non-tired, I'll say, Skyfactory streams, I've gotten a lot more lively in my live streams. Good words. And I've just, you know, I've learned and adapted. I've also met a lot of people. I don't know. The thing is, like I said multiple times by now, I don't remember my New Year's resolution from last year, which I think is kind of the fun when I go back to watch that video. But it may have been a resolution. But just to become more like extroverted and like meeting people, be more social. I need to eat. Why do I have so many things that aren't ordered? Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. That's it, that's that, that goes here. Need my bucket, that goes here. Why do I have an arrow? I don't know. I should drop the current thing off. Oak. For me, also, like, Twitter was a big thing for some reason. Like... did the title not update? Well, supposedly I wanted to change my title. Apparently it didn't remember that. No, it doesn't. The title is lying to you, as is the category, because it didn't save. I don't know why it didn't save. Twitch is a very functional site. I think it should be better now. Hopefully, at least. Oh, I should sleep. Yeah, no, sometimes I still run into the technical issues of being a streamer. Did I empty anything? I didn't completely. Still have an arrow. That goes in mock drops. Where is my... yeah, like I said, I wanted to become more social, especially because I was ending school and I was moving to a new city, going to university. I was like, I can't be as introverted as I am right now and just be the loner I am right now when I'm at university. I need to better myself. And I did. If by now, I would say I am an extrovert with social anxiety. Because sadly, that didn't get fixed. But I do now, like, I meet people, I go in VC with people I have never met before, I approach people, I literally, like, one of the friends I made here in city, I met because it sat down, like, just next to me, and I was like, yeah, you can sit down, and we talked, and now I'm gonna be celebrating New Year's together with it. So, you know, I have improved. I'm still, sometimes my social battery is like, yeah, no, please, anything but people today. I'm like, okay, I will oblige to use social battery. Streaming has also, like, helped me speak in front of other people and also feel less awkward. I still feel awkward sometimes speaking on stream because, like I said, I'm just talking to a screen. Well, to a camera and a screen. And this mic with eyes. If you've never seen, actually, my mic has eyes. It still feels a bit awkward, but, you know, I can hold a conversation on my own by now sometimes. I think it helps me a bit. I think, controversial opinion here, having ADHD as a streamer kind of helps because it means you can just bounce off yourself for like talking points. I'm like, yes, this is the thing. Ooh, vaguely related to this, by the way. Have you guys known? Which is how most of my streams go. And also the reason why I put it in the text, because I'm like, I should probably let people know about that. I met up with the person I met during lunch, and we were meeting up to watch a movie, and there was someone else coming along who also happens to have ADHD, and we talked about how ADHD is just like, you have a thought, and then your brain is like, oh, I have another thing that's just ever so slightly related to this, and then you're suddenly in a loop of, ooh, this is related to that. No, please let me pick this up. It's just like, your brain's like, water, oh, ship. Huh, I wonder what happened to the Titanic. Ooh, wait, how about this actor? Oh, wait, huh? And it's just like, word association cranked up to 100. Which is how I do conversations on stream. I'm like, yes, I'll just let my mind run. I am just a passenger for this conversation as much as you are. Do I have more? I don't. There's sand. Yeah. I am rubber ducking on myself. I love rubber ducking. Ignore that. I love rubber ducking as like a concept for storytelling. I need to take a sip of my tea. This is the tea. You can't see it at all because you see it. It's just a mug. This is the tea. Especially at the beginning, I would always have for stream and then always have for Skyfactory streams. It actually took out the tea bag slightly earlier than I normally do. Normally, this is cold and very and oversteeped. Where was I? Ow. Where was I? I've entirely lost track. I don't know. I have another thing I wanted to bring up, which is, oh, I know what I wanted to do at some point. I don't remember when I wanted to do it, but I wanted to check my Twitter. No, go into detailed statistics. Oh man, what is it? Yeah. For me, Twitter was the thing where, for some reason, people just started following me. Not exactly to this day, but December 27th, last year, I had 19 people who follow me. Now I have 227, which is wild. Where did they all come from? Literally, like, I feel like that image of Patrick Star and with the eyes under his rock. I don't know what episode that's from, because I think I've watched like I can count the episodes of SpongeBob I've watched on like one hand. Because my mom didn't like us watching Nickelodeon. But I know the image. And that is me looking at my Twitter. I'm like, who are you guys? Crave validation from Twitter. Oh, the dark ages. Well, to be honest, I stand kind of by the fact that I'm cringe and in fandoms. I like fandom. I've said on stream that I have an AO3 account. I've had it for over 5 years as well. I've been in this game for a bit. And you know what? I also stand to the fact that I was a Dream SMP fan. So many people were. And at some point, it wasn't as bad. It just kind of didn't turn out that great. Especially some creators. Yeah, like that's the point. Dream SMP was massive. It was a massive fandom. Like, I don't think like anyone can really comprehend how big it was, especially at the time. And like, of course there were gonna be bad fans. There's bad fans in literally every fandom. I came over there from, I think, Danganronpa beforehand. And there's also some people where I'm like, yeah, no. I don't need you in my life, actually. Oh, there's a tree. It's like, there was so much, like, just everyone, like, beating down on Dream SMP fans, especially now. And it felt undeserved. Minecraft content had been a thing for years. Sometimes I look back at like lockdown with a bit of like not nostalgia. Some part of me misses some atmosphere of lockdown. It was just, there was a certain vibe to it that we'll probably never ever get again. Sure, there was like a pandemic, which, you know, that wasn't great at all. But it was also like an interesting time to live. During like early 2021, there still was a lockdown in Germany. It was like, I think it was second lockdown still. And during that lockdown, we had just like snow. It was cold. It was like negative 20 degrees like Celsius. And at points we had like half a meter of snow. So it was just quiet and white outside during a lockdown. And when you went outside, it just felt, I don't even know how to describe it. It felt otherworldly to just be like, there was literally no one on the streets. Nobody who didn't like need to walk their dog or like go out for some groceries. Nobody went outside. It was nice. I liked it. The reason why I like the night is because like when you go outside, there's no one really there. It's quiet. Like very shortly before I moved, I met up with someone and I showed her like a local like thingy. And every year there's like a, not a party, it's not a party, it's like There's like, it's like a mini carnival that's happened every year, and I took her to that. But we didn't spend a lot of time at the actual like carnival. I'm putting it a bit in like these things quotation marks. I'm putting it in quotation marks. Instead, we went up to like like a bit further away to like an old like entrance to a mine shaft. I've been inside that mine shaft before, but we obviously didn't go inside. We were just outside, and like on next to it there's like a man-made hill, and we went up that and looked over just like the city and the streets while it was turning dark. And that moment is so dear to me, and it was just quiet. I think I have like I recorded the sounds around us because there was just like not chinchillas, like insects chirping, and like it was such a nice moment. I was just quiet. I remember that day very fondly. I don't know how I got to this point, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, at some point I was talking about fandoms. Now I've looked over at chat. My journey through fandoms has been long and extensive, and through many corners of the internet. There's a reason why I use Tumblr a lot. Oh well, I suppose New Year's is approaching. I hate the sounds. Joy. One of the more cringe fandoms, I'll just put it like that, I was in was slash kind of is Hetalia, which is an anime. It's one of the few anime fandoms I've ever been in. There's like really fandoms. I've been in like 2 others. One of them was My Hero Academia, which is probably the only fandom where I left it behind because I just wasn't having a fun time in fandom. It was very toxic. Sometimes I'll dip my toes in a little bit to read some stories. But well, that was I didn't see anything, but I very much assume that's someone being a bit overexcited about having firecrackers. It could also just be just a random sound. But moving aside, My Hero Academia, Hetalia is an anime about countries and past countries and anything that's kind of like a country concept personified. And it's not the best source material, let's call it that. I'll be honest, I didn't really realize that originally when I got into it in like 2018, I want to say. It was also a very dead fandom when I got into it. But it's like one of the longer lived fandoms I'm in. And I like to, like, people have gotten a lot better at like separating like art from the artist and all that. It's definitely an interesting fandom, and it's the reason why I now like history so much. I hold it very dear in my heart, but I'm also aware that some people are like, yeah, I'm anything but Hetalia. I know one of the like it it's moved from hyperfixation to special interest is the history of Norway for me. I just need to eat. And the reason why I'm there in the first place is because of Italia. Yeah! No, like, okay, so the thing kind of was in a more like, oh, what did I just open? I just opened something. I don't know what. Is the stream still okay? Did I switch scene? I did. I figured that. Yeah, so I got into Italia, and the main focus kind of Italia is also a lot around World War II. So I got an interest in World War II for a while, and I'll be honest, it's still an interesting topic for me to like learn and talk about, especially living in Germany. But one of the things, like, some people just have like not the best experiences with people who like want to know a lot about World War II. A lot of Nazis want to know more about World War II for, well, I can't imagine why. I just find it fascinating, and I also find the lead up in Germany fascinating. It's like, it feels both quite far in the past, and also like you look at it and you're like, this could never happen. Bye, Crow. Have a nice dinner. And yet you look at some other things and you're like, actually no, I see how Nazi Germany came to be. However, so I was reading a lot into World War II, and there's a specific story. It's a fanfic. I call it stories because when I talk with people, I'm like, I read stories. There's a fanfic which focuses on World War II and Italia, and it explores like all like the various countries a lot, just whatever was going on. It's quite interesting. It's in German though. And one of the countries that came up was Norway. And through that, I learned that Norway was under German occupation during World War II. And I'm like, this was during a trip in Denmark. And I'm like, I'll read into this. So what I did was open a Wikipedia page for Norway. And apparently I got like just into the entirety of the history of Norway. So I read through it and I'm like, oh, this is really interesting actually. And suddenly there I was. A specific part I find interesting is the Kalmar Union, which is a union, it doesn't exist anymore. It was a union between Denmark, Norway and Sweden. And technically what we also nowadays know as Iceland and Finland. However, those two at the time were not really their own countries. Finland belonged to Sweden, and oh, that's not how you make snacks. And Iceland belonged to Norway. I'll put this in this chest for now. So they also got integrated into the Union. This was just after the Black Plague had hit all of Europe, and especially like Norway got hit quite hard. There's like between a third and nearly half of the population in Norway died from the Black Plague, which isn't the best statistics to have, you know. So they were quite desperate to like go back on track, and very easily agreed to a union. Sweden also agreed for, I don't know actually why Sweden really agreed. I'm interested in the history of Norway, not Sweden really. So the union was formed in 1397, I want to say. I may be off by a few years, but like just before the turn to 1400 was the Kalmar Union formed in Kalmar, hence the name. A lot of things you realize I just named after the place they took place in. It was formed and existed until 1517, 1530. Again, I'm not. My problem is with my interest in history is I'm bad at remembering exact names and dates. But around that time frame, the Kalmar Union existed, and Denmark and Sweden are the two countries which have fought the most wars between each other. And a lot of them took place during this union because there was just a lot of disagreement between the two. Because coming into this union, both of them were like kind of equally strong. And they both wanted to like have a bit of more of a. It was a union, but there's still someone has to be a leader of this. And both of them were kind of gunning for it in a sense. There was something called the Stockholm Massacre, which I won't go into detail because this is a family-friendly stream. But it happened like 20-ish years before the Union ended, and I can see why. Because one day there were some Swedish nobles, and then the next day suddenly they weren't anymore. So, a lot of things happened during that. There's a podcast which goes about the history of Sweden, not Norway, but it also goes over the Kalmar Union. It's really fun. And then after this, Sweden eventually split up, hence why the union ended in 1517, plus minus 5 years. Sweden took Finland with. So it suddenly was only now a union between Norway and Denmark. Years passed. There's now a guy in France in charge by the name of Napoleon Bonaparte. And he decides that he really wants to own all of Europe, actually. So he goes and fights wars. And some of them go better than others, and eventually he loses at Waterloo. And during this fight, Denmark, Norway sided with France, so with Napoleon, and Sweden sided against. And Napoleon lost eventually, and so Denmark kind of got all the repercussions for that. And there was like trades between Denmark and Sweden, and one of those trades was Norway left the union with Denmark and would enter a like kind of more personal union with Sweden. So Norway then became part of Sweden. Norway, incredibly creative names all around. I'm so proud. Which existed until 1905 when Norway got independent. So fun fact, Norway hasn't been independent that long. Meanwhile, by the way, Iceland had remained with Denmark. Hence, while Iceland's independence was from Denmark and not from Norway, despite originally being part of Norway. It just stayed with Denmark during, after the Napoleon Wars. And Iceland got independent in 1944, in the middle of the of World War II. And because Denmark was under German occupation, Iceland relatively easily got independent, partially because Denmark had a lot of other problems at the time. I say a history of Norway, by the way, and it's mainly Norway, but I also like go out into other Nordic directions. I find like just like medievalish to like more like early 20th century, but really interesting. But nobody ever talks about it because A, there's all of other medieval Europe to talk about, and B, like, those countries are kind of more known for Vikings. Not that. But anyway, Finland. Finland, like I said, was part of Sweden. It belonged to Sweden, hence why Swedish is also still like one of the like native languages in Finland. Yes. And like for a while, wherever Sweden went, Finland went, and then Sweden got into a fight with Russia and lost. So Finland was traded over to Russia, the Russian Empire at the time. And then in 1917, I think it was, Finland asked for independence from the Russian Empire, and they were like, yeah, I suppose. So Finland in 1917 got independent from the Russian Empire, which at the time let Finland off quite easily. And then time passes. The Russian Empire kind of ceases to exist. And then the USSR suddenly appears. And the USSR really desperately actually wants this access to the water via Finland. And they fight a war called the Winter War, which takes place during World War II. And it's maybe known specifically for the fact that Russia sent in disappropriately I just heard a knock. It's probably on another door. But oh my gosh. I've just got a heart attack. So Finland and Russia fight it out. Russia with a lot more soldiers than Finland. However, this takes place during winter, hence the name Winter War. Between two countries who both live half winter, a lot harsh. However, Finland sends in soldiers on skis. And despite technically on paper winning this war, there was just so many casualties on the Russian side that it's like you might have won this, but I don't know. Did you really win? Have you seen your numbers? Or lack thereof? Did all the cactus immediately? Oh no, there they are. So that's interesting. Also, fun fact about Finland during World War II. Because of this war between Russia, they kind of unofficially allied with Germany, just for resources and all that. And nobody really likes to talk about that because nobody wants to have allied with Germany and the rest of the Axis powers during World War II. That's not the best look on your history. I am very normal about history. Can you tell? I know this. I know a normal amount. Anyways, these are fun talking points. Can you tell I have a special interest? Ooh. I know a normal amount about Nordic history. I also like World War II, but like I said, that's always a dicey topic to talk about. Please let me sleep. Oh, shahad. I just want shahad, ya Armand. You know what I want to do when the new year starts? Is because I want to go on a world download for Hermitcraft. I think I've mentioned this on stream. My like idea to like have just like do like a mini game thingy on I specifically said season 7 because there was just a lot of mini games in that. But I know the like world download for season 9 is out now, and I really want to explore that actually. Season 9 went on for so long that I had entered the like Hermitcraft fandom before. I kind of got in around the time Last Life started. But I was there for the launch, and it went on for so long that the season started. I lost interest entirely for a while, even in Minecraft in general. And then I went back and was still going. Yeah, I want to play Decked Out too. I don't know how good I would be, honestly, because I don't actually play games like that a lot. I think. I play Minecraft. I don't really play a lot of other games, I'll be honest. I play Sims and Hollow Knight, but none of them are really that similar to what Decked Out is. So, you know, I would just play it just to see how good I am. Probably bad, I'll be honest. I wanted to say something else as well. Oh yeah, and it also went on for long enough that in the time season 9 was going, Double Life, Limited Life, and Secret Life all happened. All of these 3 happened while season 9 was going, which is just absolutely bonkers to me. I read it in a Tumblr post, and then I had to like verify it by myself, and yes, this happened. Season 9 started March something, 2020. 2022. And like Double Life, the first episode of Double Life was released June something 2022. And obviously Secret Life ended just before season 9 ended. There's a hole in my ground now. Yeah, it's... yeah, 3 whole life seasons happened in the span of season 9. Third Life happened at like the very tail end of season 7. And Last Life happened during season 8. I don't know how far into the season, but like that's the time frame on that. I think it's like it was kind of like in the middle-ish of season 8. But yeah, see, it's insane to me as well. That's the reason why I went to check it in the first place. Yeah. So like probably Last Life was probably closer to season 8 ending than it was to beginning. I think I might be wrong on this though, but I think it happened before Moon Big started, or before Moon Big was noticed, let's say. Because going back, you could tell that the moon was getting slightly bigger before Moon Big was like something the viewers were made aware of / noticed themselves. Also, while I was on the Hermitcraft wiki, I was just going through it for the fun of it, and hello, please let me out. like, I understand the categorization, but there's just also something kind of funny about Decked Out 2 being categorized under minigames. I'm like, yeah, definitely minigame. Nothing else to say, huh? Yes, this was a minigame. Minecraft Wiki. I also like, it's such a long, like it was such a long season. There's things that happen, stories, I'm like, oh, like the Diamond Pillar Race was also season 9. I'm like, what? How? Definitely minigame. I'm also like tempted to like play the Among Us like Tanga made in season 7. I'm not happy all the time. Also, something that's like really fun to me. So this version, this right now, this what I play right now is probably like what I say my main version of Minecraft is. This is what I play the most and what I like playing the most as well. But it's a bit of an older version. We are playing this on 1.12 after all. But yet, most of the servers I play on are 1.19 or higher. So... TCG feels like it started a whole year. It might, like... It started because I know this, because I watched the beef at the beginning of season 9. It was started like... I want to say like April or May of 2022. Like that's when the first, like, when it first came up. But it has also existed for quite a while. But like I said about versions, like this is now kind of my main version. I play on this slightly old version. I was looking at like there's videos that Grian and Mambo made about like collaborating / competing on like aspects of Minecraft in building versus redstone. I like these videos a lot, so I was rewatching them, and at some point during the storage, I shouldn't mind down more than that, Mambo brought up like about the evolution SMP, not having that technology. So I was curious, like, what the versions were at the time, and I don't know exactly what version Evolution SMP was in at the time, or sometime before Data 1.8. And at the time, most recent version was 1.12. And evolution ended like and then I got more curious on like versions and all that, and the end fight happened in version 1.7 on evolution, and then Graham went on to join Hermitcraft before Evo had ended, so a bit before that, but there was at least a jump of 6 versions of Minecraft up. I don't know why I'm breaking all of them right now. Like, oh, I know. This is kind of the amount of version I jump up. I jump up even more. I jump from 1.12 to like 1.20 at times. How much does this have? 55 durability, okay. I think that's really funny, because I now also have this experience. I'm like, oh, that's a thing you can do. On the other hand, man, I missed being able to jump up fences. Please let me jump over fences in vanilla. You know what, I want an update, being able to jump over fences in vanilla Minecraft. And also, something that I really want is to be able to open double doors or like double fence gates and you didn't need to like open that and then open that. I want this in vanilla, please. I also want an end update, but these are like two smaller things, especially this door thing. Please. And also fix this random bug I had the other day. Something else I'd like to have in vanilla Minecraft is the ability to sit on stairs and slabs. I can't do it in this, but there's like mods that allow you to sit on stairs and slabs, and I'm like, this would be such a cool feature for vanilla Minecraft. I want to be able to sit. Ooh, I just went up through my roof. Hello? Please, please let us sit down. Please. I'm tired of crouching on stairs to pretend I'm sitting down, or like, well, I don't do it a lot, but seeing it other people do, please, it would be so funny, Mojang. And also this thing, please, give us an upper. Ooh, another ender pearl. Ugh. Well, hello, do you mind giving me this? Oh, I have a full inventory, that's why. What do I not need? These. And this, I suppose. I should empty my inventory. Like, but I'd also love an. I don't know why I'm here. I don't need to sleep. I want to drop off stuff. The double doors is like a small thing, or like fence gates and that. Yes, I liked the things that 1.19 brought. No, scratch that. 1.20 brought. People may complain. I like quality of life features. I think they're fun. Yeah, like, now when you play on 1.20, you can, for example, make it so, like, make lava go into a source block. What is this, witchery? This breaks the laws of Minecraft. And I've been only playing since 2021. Well, technically I've been playing since 2018, but, you know. I played, like, I downloaded Minecraft Pocket Edition in 2018, and in 2021 I got not this PC, but a PC, an old PC, and got Minecraft Java Edition. And in those 3 years, I played Minecraft Pocket Edition just as many times. So I think me saying I started playing in 2021 is a lot more accurate. Also, while I'm doing this, having the ability to like do what I'm doing right now, to like get crops by left clicking them. Yes, I need this quality of life feature as well. I also need to replant my carrots. Please, this would be so neat. And not a game rule that I really like is do vines spread off? Because I usually, when I build, I have the game tick set quite high, because when I plot with things like wheat or something, I like to, I want to wait, so I just crank up the random tick speed. But that also means that whenever I want to place a vine, suddenly this entire wall is suddenly vine. Something I also find interesting, I know why I can't sprint anymore, because I'm out of food. Can I make more whatever I just had? I think it was this, lettuce and tomato? Where'd that go? Bowl, steak, onion, and no. Where's my book? There it is. Beef stew. Onion and carrot, okay. Could make a cheeseburger. I can't actually. I want to get something that's quite like filling up a lot. Salt chicken. Cucumbers, okay. Well, that's nice. I don't have cheese though. What's my saturation? Yes. Rice bread. Ground beef. Start by name. Let's just start by name again. A beef stew was carrots and that, I think. Do I have my bowls anywhere? I have 5 on me right now. I know what's like. What do I have in there? I don't know. Oh no. Bowl, beef, that. Oh, I think I put the other way around. Nope. Hello. What do I need for my beef stew? Oh, it's onions. That's why I did wrong. Bowl, beef, onion. Oh, I have eggs apparently. Oh, I don't know why I have eggs. Put away my wood. Put away this. Food. Oh, I have acorns. Let's go in here. And this goes up here. No, not up there. In there. Give me this back. Put there. There we go. I'll just munch on some steak. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna... Do I have shears? Yeah, I do. It's good. This is... You're actually seeing this live now. I remember when I finished this, I sent you screenshots of this, but look, I have an organized storage system now. Most of these are organized. I say most, not all, because, for example, I still have this a junk chest. This is empty. These are all building blocks. Oh, that. This is all slime. This was, what was this? Silver, lead, copper, nickel. These are all the food saplings, diamonds, gold. Okay. What is this? What's tin? What did I want to get? I wanted to get shears. Where are my shears? Do I have shears? I thought I did. I do. They're here. Hello, sheep. Is that everything? Is everyone sure? Oh, I left a wall. Yep. Oh, this is so satisfying every time. Okay, I'm missing something. I don't know what. It's grey wool. So I haven't been able to just get black dye is the problem. I need ink sacks. Yeah, I've also just looked over at the time like, oh, it's midnight. I'll probably wrap up stream. I've also been like doing like kind of a vlog on, well, I filmed it with the TikTok drafts function. Of just what I'm doing today, which hasn't been much, honestly, I'll say. A lot of my things have been, I'm gonna edit. Update, I didn't. But, you know, realistic day in my life. Watching a lot of videos. I'll enter. Oh, I want to show something though. Let me go here. Let me go plus. Get an image. Yeah, this is called an image now. Actually, I lied. And I need to go in profiles. Screenshots. Wait, does it? Is it? It is. Okay. Look at me! I figured out how to, like, get. I messed it up. I did a building A and B. I figured out, I don't know why it took me so long, that you can take screenshots on replay shots, so that I can put myself in front of my builds. I'm so happy. You can't see me because this is all over. But yeah, yeah. Look at me. It's my guy. It's me. I like that build a lot. Actually, hold on. Let me save and quit. I'm very tempted to show it on. Stay here, Pisco. Don't run. Quit game. Hold on. Go full screen for a moment. Mod rent. It's loading. Also, for some reason, BSL shaders my PC can handle, especially on single players. But for some reason, the what's it called? It's not Reimagine. That's the texture pack I use. It's no. There's like one specific shaders that a lot of people use. Complementary, yes, thank you. Complementary shaders. My PC just cannot handle. I'd love to use them, but there, buddy. Okay, going to Minecraft. Ah, look, it works. I do have the right version. Behold. I've set it up so I have 2 windows for Minecraft. I have one specifically for Skyfactory and another Minecraft window. Behold, a building. And yeah, same though. Okay, stop recording. Look at it! It doesn't have any interior because I'm gonna make use this as a Litematica. Look at this! Oh, my ass is melting. Yeah, well done, my beloved. I also have like BSL shaders run fine with this on single player, but since I figured out that I do like to use like shaders, but my computer can't handle a lot of them. I use these, which I'm currently on. These, they're extremely vanilla. Like if you, well, except for the fog. They're very foggy. And I don't know how to fix that. Shader packs. Cancel. Okay, so apart from the fog, ignoring that for now, they do really cool things with the glass. I like that a lot. Like if you look through this, you can see it. Oh, 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 oh. Green spectator. Like these windows, you can see it a lot better with like other colors. Okay, but move back in creative mode, please. I need some colored glass. You know, it changes like the color. Hold on. In building up a presentation. If you look through this, the world is tinted. It also makes it foggy, yes. I don't know how to fix that. It's probably the that's one of the things. It's foggy everywhere. But this is so cool. I like this. It also has hold on, let me get a torch. Hold torch. It also has like dynamic lighting, which is real nice. Hold on, let me make it light. Look! I have ambient lights. Dynamic lights, not ambience. Yeah. Like I said, in single player I can use BSL shaders, which is really fun. Options, video settings, shaders, BSL, apply. 8 again. Auto, yes, yes. No. Quality. Performance. Yippee! I like this building a lot, actually. It looks really fun. Good on me. A lot of this is world building. I like figured out how to use brushes for world building, and I've just been continuously using that. Like, look at this. Hold on. Oh, it's fine. Cyan concrete. Get a shovel. I always use my go-to brush is just this shovel. Brush, swear, 3. Mask. Cyan concrete. Material. 20% red concrete powder, 20% red mushroom block, 10% white concrete, 10% red concrete. This is 60 right now. 20% white concrete powder. 20% stripped mangrove wood. Look. Behold, a mushroom wall. Done in seconds. It's so fun. I love this brush tool. Now I'll delete this. At some point today, I wanted to generate a stronghold, and I didn't realize that I couldn't undo this. There we go. Sometimes I think about just how many people I know in like the microsphere, and like I realized that apparently there's people from different kinds, because this build is for a server I got invited to by a person I met because I randomly joined a voice call while I was doing MC Wipeout, like the public MC Wipeout. And this server is full of people from the PvP scene. There's like this like general swear of people who like PvP, and I'm like, hi, I build. Please don't attack me. I'm just a little guy. I'm probably older than a lot of you. Well, I'm just a little guy. Yeah. I'd honestly love to be better at PvP. Oh. Missed a thing. I'll be honest, hold on. Skulk blocks, my beloveds. I love this. This texture is so good. Look, it's the night sky. I'd be down for that, yeah. Look, this is a fun clip. You'll follow my streams. You'll watch my streams. I'm gonna start a quick recording. I'm ending stream here now, though. Oh, Poker Face starting. This was the very first, like, favorite song I ever had. And also, like, Lady Gaga was also, like, one of the first, like, celebrities I was ever interested in. Keep in mind, I was, like, 4. Yeah, stream was fun. I've missed streaming, actually. I've missed being here. I probably won't be live tomorrow because tomorrow is New Year's Eve and I stream in the evening. Maybe I'll go live during the day because I've really missed this, honestly. Maybe I lied to you in the title. But if not, I'll see you in the new year. I'll post a video tomorrow, though. Aww. I also sent you my Discord link. I don't know if you did join. But oh, hold on. Idea. I can do this. It's working so well. Behold my YouTube link. It doesn't show up there, but you can see it in the chat. Well, I'll post a video to I don't know why I use the word behold so much. I just have some phrases I keep repeating, especially when I write. I type a lot of time. I would also speak this. Basically, more or less every message I've ever sent I've also said out loud before. Or at least in my head I've said it. But anyway, see you tomorrow in a video or in the new year, and have a good new year. Hopefully you have a good New Year's Eve as well. Bye. Hold on, actually no. Before I say bye, can I raid anyone? Is there anyone live who I could raid? Why do I not have a Twitch tab open? Well, I do have one open, but that's the other one.